Hi everyone, I am back in the garage here working away on the Celica, and today we're going to talk about the fuel system. So what I've been doing is making a different fuel system from the traditional AN lines and Russell braided stainless steel hoses. Gone industrial. So what we're going to do is, instead of going with AN fittings like this one right here, we're going to go with something called JIC. These are more industrial. The thread pitch is nearly the same and they thread together nicely. They still work together. However, we're not using AN. We're using all JIC. So I'll show you what I've done here, and then we'll go ahead and install the fuel lines. So what I have here is the Bosch 044 fuel pump that's going to be going in for the beams. So we're getting all this all prepped. It's not ready to go in yet, but soon it will be. We have a pressure valve here. So what this is a check valve, so it doesn't allow flow to go the other way. Then on the return inside of the engine bay, we've put a -4 fitting, and this is just for the return. It's a crush fitting, goes onto the original tubing and locks in there. And this is a number 4 JIC male. And then I had these made up here. So this is the return line. As you can see, it's all JIC. It's going to go into the fuel. This side's going to go into the fuel pressure regulator, and they are tagged and serial numbered. And this is a really decent hose here. It's stainless steel braided with a composite coating on here. These ones are for E85 and gasoline, good for 3,000 psi. I got a number 6 here for the feed also all done up. So we will show you where it's going here. So there's a fuel pressure regulator. Right now I just have standard fuel rubber hoses there with barb fittings. And we are going to remove those. I've already gone ahead and installed the number 4 for the return. So we will go ahead and do that now. So found a problem while running and testing. As soon as the system pressured up, the rad was leaking. The original rad's over 35 years old, so it's toast. Look for an El Cheapo replacement. And in comes Spectra Premium. So nice aluminum rad, plastic tanks. I tested it for pressure. It's good. And then I rigged up my own little fan assembly here, which I'm going to go install. And then install it. Right now I just have it drained. And we're just going to pop it out, pop it in. So this is the little aluminum fan assembly I made up here. It's nothing special, but it does a trick. Later on when the beam swap goes in, I'll probably look at another radiator, but for now this is good. I want to at least drive this summer at some point. These rubber mounts are kind of hard to get in place. There we go. One side. There's the other. Now, all I have to do is bolt her in. Don't lose that just yet. And of course, I don't know where I put my 10mm. How the heck does that always happen? There we go. Alright, so let's move the radiator. Gotta make sure that we keep the rubber insulators. Had new hardware and everything on here too. I also anti-seized all the bolts and nuts on this, so everything does come out nicely. And of course, we need the insulators. So this thing will just come right out. There we go. Let's just make sure the bushings are at the bottom. They're still, oh, they perfectly are. Look at that. And now, we'll slide this guy in. There we go. There's that. Now the insulators. There we go, and we'll just bolt it on in. There we go. Just tighten her up. And hook up the hoses and the wires. I think it's the best of Mastercraft sockets. So, now that we got the rad in here, we will hook up the hoses in a minute here. and then fill it back full of coolant, make sure there's no leaks. Then run it tomorrow because it's about 11 at night, and I don't know if my neighbors want to hear this thing running. I'm sure they actually like to, but might want to sleep in. There we go. Nice and snug. You don't want to have that too tight. Strip out the inserts. Okay, now looking for my 10mm again. Jeez. May as well just get an entire tool set with just 10mm in it. That's all you literally need. And the fan relay. Go on right here. The lower rat hose, back up. Almost forgot to take these caps off. Mind you, everything I'm doing to it is just to get it ready for inspection. That's it. We're not even talking about the engine swap yet. I know most people like to put these on the bottom here so you can't see them. I like to have them accessible. Just easy to fix and work on, tighten. So the radiator is installed. Here it is. It's a nice little mock-up of it. Fits real nice. I'll just have to secure that bottle at some other point. I'm going to make a bracket up for that. But without a mechanical fan, it's got lots of room in there. So it's topped up with fluid, and tomorrow I'll run it when the neighbors are all up instead of waking them up tonight. But yeah. Hopefully we'll get it for inspection real soon here. And I cleaned up the inside here. I was just working on the panel here. The panel came out. I was just going to secure it again, but everything else is done. Center console is still missing. Kind of broken. I explained that in the other video. And then everything else is installed. Stereo is installed too. Trunk was just cleaning up too. It's nice and clean in there. And no rust at all. Everything's undercoated. Actually, it didn't have any rust to begin with. That's the original spare tire, original jacks in there. And kit and extra tire iron. And an MSD I was working on here. This is a 6AL-2. And it works, but I was going to use it in case the ignition coil didn't work there instead of getting a standard ignition coil. But we'll just save it for another project on another day. But yeah, there she is. Just waiting to get on the road now. Till next time, Take care. Bye-bye.